In recent news, Nick Faldo announced that he is stepping down from his position as the head golf analyst for CBS Sports and the Golf Channel. Nick has been the head golf analyst for 16 years in the broadcast booth. Why did he choose to step down? With the current state of the golf world, there have been many rumors and speculations of Nick jumping ship to the Saudi-backed Liv Golf League. Stay tuned as we are going to share with you all the details about why Nick Faldo is retiring from CBS Golf, ending a 16-year-long run. And could we expect Nick to start as a golf analyst on the new Breakaway Liv Tour? Let's dive in! The 64-year-old is the most successful European golfer in history and former world number one. Shared the good news on social media on Tuesday in a letter. My thoughts go back to the GGO in Greensboro, North Carolina, which was the very first competition I took part in on the PGA Tour in 1979. I can understand the full loops that life can provide. Now that we are in the future, I am formally announcing my resignation from full-time broadcasting for CBS and the Golf Channel, Nick Faldo wrote. Faldo, who is in the final year of his contract with CBS and the Golf Channel, claimed that he notified Sean McManus, the head of CBS Sports, of his intention to resign during a brunch at AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am in February. After the Wyndham Championship in Greensboro, where he stated his career in the United States more than 4 decades ago, Nick mentioned he intends to complete his contract, which will expire on August 7th. Before we go into more detail about why Nick Faldo retired, let's talk about his amazing career as a pro golfer and golf analyst. Nick Faldo's obsession with golf being when he was triggered when watching Jack Nicklaus on TV back in the 1970s. Nick Faldo was the #1 ranked golfer in the world for a total of 97 weeks and achieved an incredible total of 41 professional worldwide wins. Outside of his 6 major championships, he claimed 24 European Tour wins and won 3 times on the PGA Tour, an incredible career. Therefore, it's no surprise he is included in the World Golf Hall of Fame, as has been a member since 1998. At the end of his playing career, Nick established himself as a commentator and analyst for television in Europe and North America. This was after joining ABC Sports in 2004, as his professional career was winding down. So, why did he retire? Is there something related to his health? And what is he going to do after this? Let's dive in. Faldo wrote that he wanted to spend more time on other initiatives and relationships, and less time on the travel required for full-time broadcasting. He made specific reference to his desire to follow on his company, Faldo Design, and see it thrive. Faldo Design is an award-winning international golf course design company and has created unique courses on 5 continents and in 20 different countries. And he also wants to focus on Faldo Series, another company which is aimed at developing tomorrow's champions and aims to create access to the sport for a younger audience through grassroots initiatives and its tournaments. Faldo added that he intends to spend more time at a recently built property in Montana with his wife, Lindsay, and the rest of his family. The couple purchased a 125-acre ranch in 2020 and are currently in the process of building a new farmhouse where they will live with their 3 Weimaraner dogs. Our aim and hope for life at the Faldo farm is that it will continue to be filled with visits from my children, grandchildren, Lindsay's family, and all of our friends, Faldo wrote, with a rod staff and a neighborhood trout. I intend to frequently be spotted out in the wilderness on the East Gallatin River. According to John Urand of Sports Business Journal, CBS intends to replace Faldo with Trevor Immelman, the 2008 Masters champion, who joined the CBS staff in 2019, was chosen after McManus spent the last few months looking for a new head commentator for the network. According to McManus, Trevor Immelman's name was coming up all the time. Trevor excels as a team member. He has international experience, and the game is becoming more and more global. He just seemed like the most sensible and ideal choice after hearing about his work on the Masters. After half a century filled with triumphs on and off the course, Nick Faldo has decided to retire from golf. He has pretty much achieved everything one could achieve in the world of golf. After the 2021 to 2022 PGA Tour season, Faldo, who has been a lead analyst for CBS Sports since 2007, announced on Tuesday. Having called his final Masters, the 6-time major champion will be seated next to Jim Nantz for the final time at the 2022 Wyndham Championship in August. Trevor Immelman, the 2008 Masters champion, who joined the PGA Tour and the CBS commentary crew in 2019, will take over as Faldo's lead analyst. One of the most accomplished commentators to ever occupy the 18th tower, Sir Nick has had a wonderful career on network television for almost 20 years. Sean McManus, president of CBS Sports, stated in a statement. Nick brought the same passion and dedication that propelled him to the world's #1 golfer to our broadcasts. "We are overjoyed to have Trevor join CBS as the primary golf analyst," continued McManus. "He provides credentials and experience from winning a major, as well as a special viewpoint and understanding of today's elite, because he just competed alongside them. Trevor and the rest of our crew have a great rapport, and we look forward to sharing his knowledge and entertaining and informing viewers for many years to come." In addition to his success in the radio booth, Faldo had a remarkable professional career. His 30 victories on the European Tour rank 5th all-time, and he added 3 more PGA Tour triumphs to his 6 major championships. No European has won more majors since World War II. Faldo also held the Ryder Cup record with 23 victories, which he shared with Sergio Garcia until last September. In 1989, the BBC named Faldo Sports Personality of the Year, and in 1998, he was inducted into the World Golf Hall of Fame. Faldo was listed as the 18th best golfer of all time by Golf Digest magazine back in 2000, and was referred to as probably the greatest English player of all time by Golf Monthly in a 2019 piece about England's top golfers. "I made the painful choice earlier this year to stand down from the 18th after this season," said Faldo, after a wonderful run, having the privilege of being the lead analyst for CBS for 16 seasons. "Sitting next to Jim Nantz, I had the second best and most sought-after seat in golf. It has been an honor and a privilege to work with such a talented announce team, as well as the producers, directors, and crew members who make it all possible. Trevor will be fantastic in this capacity, and the team is tremendously well positioned for the future, so I'm excited for him." Immelman will participate in his first Masters in 2023, after starting to broadcast in 2017, while still competing on the European Tour. Immelman said he was very honored to join the esteemed group of lead analysts who have come before him in CBS Sports' illustrious association with golf. "I had the incredible good fortune to have Sir Nick coach me twice in my career, first as a player and most recently as a broadcaster. I will always be grateful. It's a dream job to be Jim Nantz's seatmate in the 18th tower while being surrounded by the best broadcast team in golf. Next season, when my wish comes true, will be very exciting." With all the commotion going on in the golf world today, could we see Nick jumping ship to the Saudi-backed Liv Golf with all the rumors and speculations going around? During an appearance, Dan Patrick had asked Nick directly about the Liv Tour and whether his decision to retire had anything to do with this. Nick responded and denied it immediately. Faldo seems genuinely clear that Liv has nothing to do with this decision, and it would make sense. He's had an incredible career and has spent pretty much his entire life in the game of golf, and one can say he's certainly been rewarded for it. More importantly, Nick and Liv CEO Greg Norman aren't exactly good friends, so we would not expect them to work together anytime soon. However, things can always change, especially with large amounts of money involved. Nonetheless, we feel it is a safer bet to assume that Faldo will indeed retire. What do you think of Nick's decision to step down? Do you think we will see him on the Saudi-backed Liv Tour soon? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. That's a wrap for this video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.